Hello and welcome. Today, we're looking just above our heads to low Earth orbit, where a major transition is underway. The iconic International Space Station, our home in orbit for over 2 decades, is scheduled for retirement around 2030. But this isn't the end of human presence in LEO. It's the dawn of a new era, the age of commercial space stations. Why the change? NASA is strategically shifting roles. Instead of owning and operating the orbital real estate, like it did with the $150 billion ISS, NASA wants to become a customer. This move is expected to save the agency over $1.5 billion annually, freeing up funds for deep space missions, like returning to the Moon and going to Mars. Commercial companies are stepping up to fill the void left by the ISS, building private outposts in the sky. What will these stations be used for? The possibilities are exciting. They'll continue the vital microgravity research done on the ISS, exploring biology, medicine, materials, science, and more. There's also the potential for in-space manufacturing, making things like unique fiber optics or even bioprinted tissues that are easier to produce in zero-G. Beyond that, expect technology demonstrations, mission support services, and yes, even space tourism for private astronauts. Some even envision orbital data centers or entertainment hubs. Several key players are racing to build these orbital platforms, often boosted by NASA's Commercial Low Earth Orbit Destinations, or CLD program. Axiom Space plans to initially attach modules to the ISS before spinning off into its own station, possibly by 2028. Starlab Space, a joint venture including Voyager Space and Airbus, is focused on a continuously crewed station for research and manufacturing. Then there's Orbital Reef, led by Blue Origin and Sierra Space, envisioning a, quote, mixed-use business park. And Vast Space, notably self-funded, aims to launch its Haven 1 station as early as 2025, potentially becoming the first operational commercial station. NASA's support through the CLD program, providing funding and technical help, is crucial, with the agency planning to be a primary customer, buying services once these stations are certified. How will these companies make money? Initially, being an anchor tenant for NASA will be key, providing services like astronaut stays and research time. Contracts with other international space agencies are also expected. Beyond government work, they hope to attract private companies for research and development, lease manufacturing facilities, fly private astronauts, and maybe even host marketing or media projects. The private astronaut market alone is sometimes projected to be worth billions, though its sustainability is still debated. But let's be clear, it's not an easy path. Building and running a space station is incredibly expensive, even with commercial efficiencies. Will the demand, especially from non-government customers, be large enough to support multiple stations? Securing the billions in private investment needed is a major hurdle. And for the near future, these companies are heavily reliant on NASA following through as a key customer. Cheaper, frequent launch access is also vital. The next few years are pivotal. We'll see if companies like Vast and Axiom can meet their ambitious launch schedules, secure funding, and start building a real customer base beyond NASA. The success of commercial space stations represents a huge shift, potentially unlocking a vibrant LEO economy. While the challenges are significant, the potential for groundbreaking science, manufacturing, and exploration is driving this exciting new space race. Whether these orbital outposts become bustling hubs of industry or face a tougher reality is one of the biggest questions facing the space sector today. Thanks for tuning in.